how do I have the conversation with my current FMO to move over to you guys? We will make it extremely easy for you to be able to move from your current upline over to us. However, having that conversation is never easy. Good morning. Since we launched a handful of weeks ago on the FMO side of it, I mean, we're having amazing conversations, but the biggest question is, and I just went through this late last year, is how do I have the conversation with my current FMO to move over to you guys? It's the number one question. A lot of people think that it's going to be a pain in the butt. Which it will be. I'm fully transparent there. It sucks. It's not easy having a conversation. Mind you, guys, I've done this multiple times over. I haven't moved. I'm not a FMO hopper. If you're an FMO hopper, I don't want to work with you anyways. But we have had to move contracts over the years because the group that we were under wasn't the right partner or didn't have the right deal, or we ended up going direct to the carrier, right? So we've gotten really good at this over the years. We've figured it out. We've got a whole playbook on, what it takes to move from one carrier to the next. So we will make it extremely easy for you to be able to move, from your current upline over to us. However, having that conversation is never easy. For some of you guys, it'll be extremely easy because you aren't getting the value from that FMO. They didn't help you really do anything besides give you contracts. The hard part of the conversation is saying, hey, I'm leaving you, ABC FMO. I need a release immediately, and I'm moving over to Elite Insurance Partners or to whatever new upline. Hopefully, it's us, as long as we decide we want to work together at that point. So having that conversation with that new FMO is exactly that. What they will try to do is they're going to try to sweet talk you and say, oh, well, we'll give you more co-op dollars. And that's it. If you go watch, why I moved from my FMO after 12 years, go watch that on our channel. That's exactly what they try to do. They try to come to me and say, oh, well, you know what? We've been screwing you on your co-op dollars, and oh, by the way, what are other people offering you, and we'll match it. Like, no, that's not a good partner. You should never have to. I should have never had to went to my FMO for them to give me my co-op dollars that I deserve. That we don't utilize their resources internally. We used the carrier directly for 95% of the stuff that the carriers allowed. Needless to say, they are going to, I'll give you a higher contract, or this technology is going to go away, right? One of the more recent things that I heard is, you're going to lose the visibility of your clients on Sunfire. No, yes, you're still going to get paid on those clients, okay? But if you go into Sunfire, you've got your book of business that's there typically, depending on the level you have. Sunfire will move your book of business over. It costs a little bit of money. Typically, like for us, like when we moved, we've got a CRM. That's what we got a CRM for. I didn't need to have my book of business, inside Sunfire. However, if that's a big deal for you, Sunfire does provide a service where you can go ahead and they'll essentially pull those over to the new environment over there. There's always workarounds for all this type of stuff. But going back to the original topic here is, how easy, what do I need to do? You need to have that conversation first and foremost, okay? Just saying, hey, listen, I'm moving the FMO. They're moving to a new FMO. They're going to try to sell you and tell you why you should, and they're going to try to upsell you and try to keep you on board. At the end of the day, if they were a good partner, they wouldn't have had to have done that in the first place. There's going to be some of you guys at that point that decide to stay put because of the fact that it's easy. Well, again, at that point, it's probably a partnership we don't want to work with anyways on our side. we want to work with those that, see the value in what we provide as elite insurance partners. And then how long does it take? Every carrier is different. Now we've got a full, call it cheat sheet, playbook, whatever you want to call it, that has everything listed by carrier. Do you have to fill out a new contract? Do you not have to fill out a new contract? What happens to your downlines? All the carriers bring your downlines with you, just an FYI. But sometimes you have to fill out new contracts. We've got all that documented. Most carriers are extremely easy. Some of them are a pain in the butt because you have to fill out new contracts. But again, that's a half hour to get the value of us or whatever new FMO you're looking to move under at that point. Half hour to fill out new contracts. If you've got a very large team, does it take a couple hours to knock stuff out like that? It does, but it's a pretty seamless process. We've figured it out, over the years, and like I said, the relationships we have with the carriers and stuff like that. A lot of the carriers are super excited that we're getting into the FMO space because they know the value that we provide, compared to some of the other, larger ones that are out there. So, needless to say, if you have questions, reach out to us at brokerage@teameip.com. Reach out to us, message us on some of our social media that are out there. Let us know what questions you have and be more than happy to help you out. Appreciate it.